I was born in Bhutan. So living my old age parents, and my parents are still in Bhutan.
Yeah.
So they have a very hard life. So I have some gapping to contact also. If I contact, they'll give some harassment to my parents. So I remember my birthplace.
Yes.
I was at the age of 16. I live in Chirang district, Gochling block and Lopsibete village. Yeah, I was studying in technical institute. So I am studying, at that time I was in third year. So because of some political problem, I did not complete the last exam. So that institute is in the border. So and army and police, they deploy in the school also. They arrested my friends, and I was studying and living in hostel. So they arrested some friends from the hostel. So due to fear, I fled the country. I leave my country because of fear. In Bhutan, I was in prison. So I was arrested on 30th March 1990. So they kept me in prison in the school. They converted into prison, Junior High School. So they put me in the toilet for 14 months, and they give me only one time meal. That is also not sufficient, a little bit only, and they are torturing like that. So after 2 months, they transport me to Thimphu, Chemgang jail. So the life in first stage, and that is quite better. They give me a sufficient food, but we have to walk. They put me nails in the leg. So at that time we have to walk. So by breaking stones, cutting logs, and digging and making roads like that. So from 8 to 5 we have to walk on that. So they at the same time they give torture also. So on 31st March 1991, they send another jail to me. They bring to me Thimphu Central Jail. So they keep me there for 2 months. So they start beating, but I don't know that is day or night. They keep in the underground prison. So sometimes they take out at night and they take a statement like that. So they keep electric shock and beating. So at last I was released, and they said that I have to leave the country. So I leave my old age parents. So I left my country and I came to the refugee camp and I stayed there. So that is my story.
What do you remember about your trip from Bhutan to Nepal?
I remember a lot. I was alone. So by walking 1.5 half day, I came to the border. From border, I catch a bus and I reached to the Nepal border. So from that, I reached to the nearest camp and I stayed there for some months. From that again, I will transfer to another camps, and I was stayed in Sansari refugee camp. Patri. So I was married in 2001. I married at the refugee camp. Life in camp is very horrible because there is no facilities about electricity, sufficient water, and some other foods also. So they will provide me only for one person for 15 days food through UNICEF, but it's not sufficient for me. They will give only maybe 5 point, what is it in the 7.5
No, 5 point.
gram for 15 days. What is it? Maybe 5 kg, but that is not sufficient for 15 days. I find it quite difficult when I was alone. At first, I was working in Nepal in institute, in missionary school. They pay me around 3,200 Nepalese currency. And at the same time, I was working in the social organization called Student Union of Bhutan. I work in 2 places, but this is only my volunteer job. So I decided to my future, there is no future in Nepal because there is no facilities and nothing else. So I decided to come to US for the resettlement program to see my future. Not only me, to my wife and my daughter also. Yeah, Trinity Bible Church help a lot and guide a lot. So we are just reborn here and we don't know anything. So they will guide me, they will lead me from darkness to light. That's a great help for us.